Go Levi! Good morning, everyone. Happy graduation. Anyone who knows me knows that one of my favorite things to do is make top 10 lists. I have a whole Instagram account devoted to it. So when I found out I'd be doing this, I thought it'd be fun to maybe go a less traditional route on this speech. So without further ado, here are the top 10 things that I've loved about Bellarmine, and more specifically about the class of 2023. Coming in at number 10 is the campus environment of Bellarmine. There's just so many options and things to do here. It almost felt overwhelming as freshmen. Whether it was our nationals level robotics team that for a few seconds held a world record, our robust theater department, Mr. Brown's top-ranked Model UN program, or the highly acclaimed Marine Chem, there was a club or activity for everyone here. And then there was also just the more fun stuff that made Bellarmine feel like a fun community. Things like the Ultimate Frisbee, or the ever so popular Women's Sports at Bellarmine Club, parading with their Maine-themed sweatshirts. Number 9, and this one's really specific to us, is we made it through a pandemic. It's hard to tell our story without mentioning that. We left as little freshmen, not really knowing what to do, and we came back as juniors. It felt like we were kind of thrusted into being upperclassmen and taking on leadership roles, but our class really set a positive tone, and we roared back as if nothing had ever kept us apart. Number 8 is one of my personal favorites. If you knew me as a freshman, you could have taken one look at my wardrobe choices and known my favorite holiday is Christmas. And I love how Bellarmine celebrates the holidays. Our Christmas concerts have always been a favorite of mine, even if they feel excruciatingly long. The number 7 thing that I love is the support we give each other as a class. It always makes me proud when I see Lions supporting each other at sports games, assemblies, performances. I think one of the best examples of this is when our girls basketball team beat Eastlake in state, but the refs didn't see it that way. It was so cool to see the entire student body, though. We rallied in support around the team, both on campus and all over social media. And even if the WIA is stupid, we know who the real champions are. And number 6, our emphasis on service. It's been an integral part of our Bellarmine journey, and hopefully you all got something out of it. Among my personal favorites has been our efforts in sustainability and helping at Larsh Farms. But there's really something for everyone, even in small ways like just bringing in some toiletries for teens. Everyone had a chance to do some service. Number 5, can't make this speech without mentioning our teachers. From Mr. Keller-Scholes and his kazoo to Mrs. Nuno's attendance questions, from Mr. Whitson and Mr. DeGroat's attempts to make dad jokes, to Miss Casey's have a day, from TK and his bow tie to Rayberger and his basketball, all of our teachers have been so integral in our learning and success, and especially our CP teachers. You've helped us become the people we are today, so thank you very much. My 4th favorite thing about Bellarmine is the AMDG. I think I'm legally obligated to talk about this since this is meant to be a speech about faith. The principle of AMDG, of doing everything for the greater glory of God, is so important to me. And Father Jerry, he reminds us of this all the time, before every game, every event. It's such a unifying feature to know that everything we do here is for something bigger than ourselves. If there's anything I'll take away from my time at Bellarmine, it's probably that. Number 3, and this is the big one, our school spirit. One of the best things about high school is Friday Night Lights, and Bellarmine was no exception. Watching our teams compete and cheering them on together has been such a highlight of high school. And there's been some pretty cool highlights on the field as well. I remember things like Tony's game-winning shot against Sumner, Drew Welk throwing no-hitters for baseball, Armand the Hammer Brindley placing in state wrestling, and to cap it off, we got to see our boys soccer team make history. They won the state championship last year, and that's stuff like that. It's Lion pride. It's not just a saying. It's our way of life here, and I know it will continue long after we graduate. Number 2 is our retreats, but more specifically, the Encounter and the Magus. Pilgrimage was fun too, but the whole hiking around campus thing was kind of weird. The Encounter and the Magus, however, they shaped us into different people, and the bonds we share from those retreats will connect us forever, particularly from the basketball. Boys, if you know, you know. And finally, number 1, my very favorite thing about Bellarmine is you guys, the community we've built here. The bonds that we've created, those are unbreakable. And that's what I'm going to miss the most. I think that's what we're all going to miss the most. Our class is special, and it's been a really special year together, beginning with that senior sunrise, and we're going to have one more senior sunrise after that grad party on Sunday. Our class loves each other, you can tell that. So hold on to that love and go on to do some great things at college.